Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1938 Royal U model vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. So a little history on this. This was manufactured during the Great Depression as a budget typewriter. It doesn't have some functions that are extra functions, like there's no bell or right margin, so it just goes to the end and stops at the end. It does have a right margin, so I'll show you how to use that, and it doesn't have a color selector switch or a touch control. So we'll start with setting that margin on the left. So the farther right you go on towards this side, the closer you are to the edge. It only has a carriage release on the right side here, so this, if you move it closer to the left side, it moves the margin to be right in the middle. So I'm going to move that pretty close to the end so we get enough space to type on a full page. And it's got a paper bill with 2 adjustable rollers. So once you get to the end of the margin, hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch to the front, it skips 2. And it's just got 1 and 2 spaces. We're gonna keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. Beautiful. So even though it is a budget typewriter, it does have the same quality engineering as the rest of these Royals were back in this era. Very well designed. It just, they took out some functions to make it cheaper to buy during the Great Depression. To pull the page out easy, there is a switch on the right side. You flip it to the front and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. We've got a shift on each side and the shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. A backspace on the right side. Works good. Open the hood. You got all the brand new ribbon is loaded to the on the left side, so it's pulling to the right. Actually, I accidentally switched that, but there is a rod on each side. If you push it in from the right side to the left, it'll pull to the right. If you push it from the left to the right, it'll pull to the left. We're going to keep it pulling to the right for now. And just line that up a little bit. And this, you could see the rod here. Carriage release on the right side only. That works good. Very smooth carriage, very well conditioned, very nice conditioned typewriter all around. And there's a switch on the left side here. If you flip it to the front, it disables the spacing. When you turn the knob, if you flip it back, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is 1 space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.